look like it's just well planned, orchestrated, implemented, I think would be a really good word. Hi everyone, Squirrel Bait here, and welcome to Going Sideways, where I discuss current events that affect our preparedness and our freedoms. And today we're going to talk about something that's called Fintech. Now, some of you may not know what that is, so we're going to identify it first, and then we'll get into why I'm discussing it. Fintech is basically financial technology, digital, naturally, of course. It is technology and finances kind of merged. You know how you use apps to pay for things? That is Fintech. It's pretty straightforward, right? It says here in a little article out of Technocracy News and Trends, Fintech is the emerging financial system for sustainable development. So this is part of that global, worldwide, world financing, right? Yeah, okay. World financial institution, right? And it says here it will permeate every phase and level of the financial world. And of course, this would be globally. And Fintech is becoming embedded in mainstream finance, which we are already seeing. So with that said, now we can get to the article that I wanted to discuss. This is from biometricupdate.com. It is dated February 28th, 2019. MasterCard has reached a deal with an United Arab Emirates-based telecom operator to explore how its new detect behavioral biometric technology and how it can be used to deliver safe, seamless, there's that buzzword again, seamless, payments through user smartphones across Middle East and Africa. Now, the title to this article is MasterCard to test behavioral biometrics for payments by customers of UAE-based telecom, which is United Arab Emirates. Behavioral biometrics. I'm going to do a separate video about that, what that is, and silent biometrics, because that's the next phase of biometrics. So it involves more than just your fingerprints and your iris scans and your DNA and blah, 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 blah. Okay? It is the next level. And we're going to do that as a separate video because that's a separate whole other topic. So back to this. NewTek is the flagship product developed by New Data Security, which MasterCard acquired in 2017. And MasterCard had previously identified Africa, where 95% of transactions are made with cash, as a market that can benefit from secure mobile payments. In other words, oh yeah, they mostly use cash. Well, we need to remember we're not supposed to use cash globally. Eventually, we will all go cashless to try to help them out. We could try out our new stuff and kind of coax them into being less reliant on cash all at the same time. Kind of get Africa caught up. Now, we've been talking a lot about Africa, haven't we? About tech being tested there, used there, implemented there. There you go. It is crucial, it says here, to ensure that frictionless consumer journeys. We've heard that exact wording before, haven't we? Frictionless consumer journeys. Oh, they've got all this worked out, don't they? Oh, yes, they do. It is crucial to ensure that frictionless consumer journeys are balanced with robust authentication, for your safety. And then this leads us to two other quick little things here that I wanted to share with you. This one is from CNBC. It is titled JP Morgan's Jamie Dimon makes his biggest bet on Silicon Valley with new fintech campus. This is dated October 19th, 2018. Early next year, JP Morgan will start development of a new Fintech campus in Palo Alto. Diamond says that his latest shareholder letter that the bank has almost 50,000 employees in technology and is pouring money into artificial intelligence and machine learning to reduce risk and improve underwriting while also building up its cloud infrastructure. So a little something to take note of that way. And then here we have from biometricupdate.com, G&D Vice President suggests banks take charge of digital identity ecosystem. They bring up a good point here in this one, which is dated, by the way, March 1st, 2019. They bring up a good point. Banks have the confidence of consumers, data and regulatory experience and expertise to take a dominant position in the digital identity ecosystem. That's true. That's something to think about. That's true. I agree with that. I agree with that. So watch. Keep an eye out on things that way. Consumers trust banks to secure their data and privacy. Why? Because protecting assets is what banks do. Yeah. That's true, isn't it? So they're going to play a big role, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Yep. And it says here, it mentions Bank ID in Norway and Sweden, Verify Me in Canada as good examples of collaboration between banks. And then it mentions here too, a universal model for digital identity could be on the horizon. Well, I believe it is, yes. All this is planned out. This isn't, oh, we just came up with this idea and we're going to try it out. No, I don't believe this at all, especially since the same types of applications, the same types of payment options are popping up around the world, not just in a few countries. And it's not just because they're testing it in different countries. They're actually having startup companies, these fintech startup companies, popping up out of nowhere around the world, especially in the United States and Europe. I wonder how startup some of these companies really are, if you know what I mean. Because this all seems to be quite orchestrated, and how all these different applications and different technologies can all interact seamlessly, frictionlessly together. You know, for your consumer journey. I'm serious. Doesn't it really look like it's just well planned, orchestrated, implemented? I think would be a really good word. So when you see things in the news about fintech, pay attention to it. And this is why. And thank you for watching. And as always, question everything.